in the morning. Although we're almost to the afternoon, and this is only my second roast of the day. I'm getting tired, what can I say? Anything roasted today has to remain beans. I'm not going to be able to grind this coffee for Saturday. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention Saturday I'll be selling coffee down at the Trapp Community Farmers Market out here in Trapp, Kentucky. We'll be halfway between Winchester and Irving out here on Highway 89. Come on out and see us. I think it's a kids market or something this weekend, so they're gonna have like I think bouncy houses and everything. Uh-oh. Weird. Alright, cool. It is Thursday, August the 13th. This is my batch number 2 of the day. I think it is about 11 or something. Slacking. Like I said, this one's not going to be able to get ground up. I think I'm calling it right now the Trapp Eagle Blend. I think I'm going with Trapp Eagle Blend right now. I still got a day. What do you think? You think that's a good name for a coffee for the Trapp Community Farmers Market? The Trapp Eagles was the mascot for the elementary school that closed in like 2014, I think. Anyway, shut the hell up, Cal. Let's roast. 76 degree. Cold charge. And let's get her done. Hand roasted small batch coffee. And I missed. Son of a gun. My timing's going to be off again. Alright, but that's alright. That's fine. We're going to roast this one without timing it because I forgot to push the... I'm going to do it. It'll be fine. Yeah, but that's... Yeah. We're in good shape here. We're in good shape. Missed my first... Dang, I forgot to push the daggone button. Shoot. That's alright. We're going to roast this sucker to 438 degrees. And then we're going to weigh it, and then we're going to be between about 14.5% and 15% weight loss. And it's going to be delicious. Come down Saturday to the Trapp Community Farmers Market and pick you up some. The unique thing about the coffee and about roasting it in such a small batch and such a small roaster is like I can just stop it right on the profile that I want. 438 degrees, drop, boom, there it is. And it's just awesome. I think most American coffee is just over roasted because like big companies, nationwide brands they want their coffee to taste the same everywhere. And really the only way you can make your coffee taste the same everywhere is to over roast it. So I think just the flavors that you save by just dropping it, you get some of that origin flavor, right? The point of over roasting your coffee is it just gives it all a roast profile. Whereas stopping the roast just a little bit earlier, all the sugars, you got to maximize the sweetness, the natural sweetness of the bean. When you get into second crack, when you get into dark coffees, a lot of those sugars are start to caramelize, which is also delicious, don't get me wrong. But you just got to try you some hand roasted small batch coffee. I'm thinking about calling it the Trapp Eagle Blend. Sounds better than the Trapp Community Farmers Market. That's already too many words. Trap Community Farmers Market Roast. Trap Community Farmers Market Blend. No. Trap Eagle Blend. That sounds better. I don't know what y'all think. Somebody have to give me some suggestions. Because it's all about the marketing. If I can get them to buy it for the label, they'll come back for the coffee. Because it's delicious. I think the smell of the coffee is going to get them to buy it, to be honest with you. Because, man, it's something else. I gabbed too much before I started my roast to check the timer over there. It's alright, we're gonna be in good shape. I'm gonna reduce my heat at 320 though. That's been the trend this morning. I only roasted one this morning. Yeah, I waited till 340 on that one. I'm gonna drop this or reduce my gas intensity by half at 320 degrees. That's our outside notch mark 2. I hope everybody comes down to the Trap Community Farmers Market this weekend and buys a boatload of coffee. Force me to buy a bigger roaster. Force me to buy a bigger roaster. Because it's one bag an hour right now. One $17 bag of coffee per hour. It'll be hard to get rich that way, boys. Hard to get rich. 200 grams of coffee at a time. Because my dancing videos ain't gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not writing it down, so I got all the energy to burn up. That's why I get so tired. I get so amped up on every roast. I just get so excited that it wears me out after I've done friggin' 9 in a day. That's 9 hours. It takes 9 hours to roast 9 bags. Anything roasted today will have to stay as a bean because you want it to rest at least 3 days before you grind the beans. So what I roasted up until today, I'll start grinding Friday. Shoot, I might be grinding coffee all day on Friday. I might not roast none. But I think I've been told, and I do believe, that the ground coffee will sell a lot better than the coffee beans. So I'm not going to have as many. I'm going to have more ground coffee than I am bean coffee, so that's going to be all right. Didn't push that when not timing it. Listen for first crack, though. I can write down the temps. $380 degrees. We should be getting close. The first sound. 390 degrees. Hmm. 400 degrees. Oh boy, she's smelling good. .403. First sound. Oh yeah, it's rolling already at 406. Yeah, it just kind of jumped right in it. Excellent. Listen. The magic is happening. Oh man, so exciting. Hey, you should come down to the Trap Community Farmers Market this weekend, August the 15th. Get you some fresh, hand-roasted, small batch coffee. I'm thinking about calling it the Trap Eagle blend right now. It is a blend. It is a Nicaraguan and Brazilian coffee, and boy, do they pair nicely. Nicely. I'd almost call it a dessert coffee. Very sweet in the cup. And it's a very solid medium coffee, so it's not going to have a super high caffeine content, but also, not as low as the dark roasted coffees. The longer you roast the coffee, the less caffeine it has. Like everything, it cooks off of it. All right. I'm going to cut at 430. That's what I did. I think on my last roast, and it had plenty of juice to get to 438. All right, so 430, we'll go ahead and cut our gas completely. Now it's just the built up energy. Because at a certain point, the bean will start to heat up on its own. And that's when it gets into the second crack. That's a dark coffee. Oh, it's going. We're going to make it easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. $4.38. Boom. On a dime. Look at that, boy. Man, and it's just right on the cusp of second crack. Right on the cusp of moving into a dark coffee. That's when I think it is the most delicious. I've not gotten into espresso or anything like that. I think the espressos, you want the coffee a little bit darker, but I don't know nothing about none of that yet. I've almost exclusively gone to a pour-over method also, just because I don't know, it's delicious, and I can make a little bit less coffee and get good results, and it's just me drinking it. So I don't even use a coffee maker anymore. I'm exclusively on a pour-over, and this coffee to me just tastes delicious. Here, look at it. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Trap Creek coffee. Well, the creek is Log Lick Creek, but Log Lick Creek is way too many words. Log Lick Creek blend. Trap Community Farmers Market, and then the Trap School is up there, and we were the Trap Eagles. Poopy pies, if you put yourself in a hot rotating drum, you could probably lose 15% and get it hot enough in there. I mean, I wouldn't do it. All right. Come see me. Saturday. Buy some coffee.